disciple if you cannot go to church?
The Lord Jesus.
Roll for discipleship.
5 Lutheran pastors on a quest to explore Christian discipleship in an unfamiliar world through faith, friendship, and a dash of silliness.
Hello and welcome to The Lore of Jesus, Roll for Discipleship, Season 2, a real play Dungeons & Dragons podcast about 4 Lutheran Church Council members who are transported into a magical and mysterious world where no one knows or cares about Jesus. Or do they? I'm Carl Eric Gentis, serving Good Shepherd Lutheran Church in Rochester, Minnesota. And welcome to Season 2 and a whole new world of wonderful things and new characters. And this season, I am playing Lila Davis, a Jesus-loving woman from the hills of Appalachia who's been transported into the magical and mysterious world of Minnesota Lutheranism. And as Lila always likes to say, you can chase away the devil with a merry song and the joy of the Lord in your heart. And if he don't leave, he's been warned. And in this fantasy world, Lila has been turned into a gnome paladin. And we've got to introduce the rest of the crew, but as our habit here, we're going to have an icebreaker question to do so. And that question is, when the music starts playing at church, what kind of singer are you? And I have to say, Lila she just belts it out in a sweet, lovely soprano voice. And she she definitely has a hand up in the air, and her one hand on her heart, another hand up in the air, and the rest of 95th just doesn't know it. She doesn't care if no one else is doing it. They don't know what to do.
How does she hold her hymnal if she has one hand in the air and one over her heart?
If she doesn't know the words, she just makes it up. Or luckily they did install that screen. They did install that screen, so make some use of that. So
Well done.
yeah. But that's Lila. Lila is fully herself, and she just loves her some worship and loves and really thinks the music is the heart of worship.
I was going to say, I wonder if Lila wishes there were more hymns rather than because the Lutheran
wishes there was more worship in worship, because that's just what Lutherans call worship, and what we down south call worship is a little different. So, but she loves it when it's a chance to sing and bring yourself before the Lord. So, all right, how about Anna? Welcome, Anna.
Hi, my name is Anna Farrow. I am the Children, Youth, and Family Pastor at Zumbro Lutheran Church in Rochester, Minnesota. And for this season, I am playing Dawn Brandt, maintenance extraordinaire, one of the older ladies of the congregation. And in the magical world, she gets turned into a halfling artificer. I had to think about that for a second. I was like,
it's
nope,
still
not that
early
one.
in the season.
Not sorcerer. Wait, what is she? A halfling artificer. And so, not much has changed. During church, when the hymns start going, she has the hymnal in front of her. If they're doing any of the contemporary songs, she's just sitting there with her arms folded, but she is singing alto the entire time. She is harmonizing with any of the songs, even if they are contemporary, and she does not care.
Yes.
That's great. All right. Thank you, Anna. Richard, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm Richard Bruxford Culligan. I'm at Mount Olive Lutheran Church in Rochester, Minnesota. I'm the director of spiritual formation here. And in season 2 here, I play Julianne Avicula, who is the new youth director at 95th Lutheran Church. 27 years old, slight build. I only say that because, well, stay tuned. She grew up in a house church, so she likes the singing, but she's used to more, when she remembers way back with her folks, it was just in the living room, So it wasn't a lot of performative things. You just sing the songs and you know everybody's voice. So she participates, but it's still a little weird for her to have so many people in the room.
Okay.
In this new fantasy world, she is a monk and a Goliath. So she's 7'7" and 285 pounds. This contrast is startling from her regular life.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anders.
Hi, everybody. I'm Anders Nelson. I serve as the parish pastor at the Mabel and Henrytown Tri-Point Parish in rural southeast Minnesota. And in season 2, I am playing Will Sterling. He is the new council treasurer because he was recruited for that position because he works at a bank. He's good with numbers. And so they thought, what a better position for someone to jump into than for Will to become our treasurer. He's within the fantasy world, his Brainiac persona from outside of the fantasy world fits him well as he has transformed into a dragonborn wizard. So using some of that intelligence for good, a silver dragonborn at that. Within regular worship, Will sings in the community choir, and so he likes to bounce around between singing harmonies on hymns. He's always face in the hymnal, hoping that it is a hymn that has the 4-part harmonies listed. He does not riff on his own stuff. He doesn't try and guess. He can find the notes and sing in the harmony that's listed there, but to try and find his own way, that is not his vibe. He likes to have the instructions in front of him and follow them. And I think he's in a similar space as Dawn in the contemporary service of just like he's just sort of like at that point he just listens, right? That's not his vibe. He likes the familiar 4/4 or 3/4 rhythms, maybe every once in a while a hymn in 6/8, but some of the stuff that's like we're singing the same chorus over and over again, that's not Will's vibe.
Mm-mm.
He likes he's a traditional hymn guy. Just pretty stodgy.
Yeah. Oh, I always love how these simple questions reveal so much. That's great. All right. And Ben Lavin, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. I am Ben Lavin. I am your dungeon master, your steward of lore, and your sunshine detector. And I serve Our Savior's Lutheran Church as pastor here in Rochester, Minnesota. And in this fantasy world, sorry, not the fantasy world. Well, in the fantasy world, I play everybody else. But in the world of 95th, we'll talk about. We'll keep going on Pastor Ferdy. Pastor Ferdy, he likes to sing, but his voice, like the register he sings in, like if you get too high, his voice breaks and he has to drop it down an octave, and it's just. So he doesn't really like it when it gets too high for too long. So like he loves Easter hymns, but some of those hymns get really high, and he struggles sometimes with those. But anything in the lower register. I mean, he likes to sing the bass line if he can ever figure it out. But like that's kind of his jam. He sings, but he's not the most confident singer and likes it lower.
All right. Well, thank you for the introductions. I think we're starting to remember how this works
Slowly but
now in
surely.
season 2. And I believe, because I'm still trying to remember what's going to happen next. I'm so excited. I'm trying to, I haven't, so are we all ready to roll
for discipleship.
Last time in our adventure, you all defeated the sugar-free gelatinous cube and found some cool magic items that it had ingested, including a lost book called The Axe of Ardle. You harvested the gourds that the centaurs were looking for and then accompanied them to a village called the Waypoint. Along the way, you learned a bit more about this strange world, including about something that sounds like a religion that is perhaps centered around 4 members of 95th Lutheran Church who all used to serve on council together and who suddenly became really good friends about 6 months ago. You experienced something called wordship, and you met Hagwin, the steward of the Way of the Four. He was amazed at the book you found and asked you to help their community with some other tasks. And that's where we pick up. They set you up with rooms there in the Waypoint for the evening, and they were nice, but a bit rustic. How did the night go for you?
Mm.
Are we all together or in our own rooms?
I don't remember.
You all have your own rooms, but they're all in the same building.
Lila has been frantically searching every nook and cranny of this place, trying to find anything that resembles a hairbrush or a comb or any kind of beautification, makeup, lipstick, whatever, a concealer of some kind, whatever might she be able to find.
Lila, make an investigation check for me.
I hope. Oh. 10.
A 10.
Oh, wait, no, it was a 10 minus 3, which is a 7.
Minus 3.
What's a minus 3 for?
That's my investigation is minus 3.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
boy, that's fun. Lila, you find a comb. It's pretty plain. Looks like it. I don't know. What's your hair? What's your hair like, Lila? I mean, I know what it was in the real world, but what's it like? What's your hair like here? Is it thick, bushy? Is it straight? What's going on?
I think it is in need of some management. I think Lila can get there, but it's going to take some time. So right now, it's maybe a little coarse and a little unkempt. And she currently has it in the blanket that she found in her knapsack, kind of done up in a like hairdress kind of thing.
Yeah. So you find the comb. You are searching around for something else, and in a drawer you find a copy of a book.
Ooh.
And thinking back to the hotels you've stayed in over your life, there often is a book that's in a hotel room. And so you pick it up and you realize that it is not, in fact, a copy of the Bible. It is something called the Revelations of the Four, including the 5 myths of the light.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Now, so Lila is okay. She has found this book, the myths of the four. Is that what it was?
The Revelations of the Four.
All right. Well, Lila has not slept because she found this book, and she is poring over it and trying to decide if this is Jesus or if it's the devil, and she just cannot determine what's going on. She's very fraught. It's kind of the same thing that happened when she found a Book of Mormon in a hotel one time.
Yeah, she was discerning all night long.
Yes, yeah, just trying to
Heavy discernment.
Heavy discernment.
All right. That's how Lila spent the evening. Who's next?
Julianne also looked through her room and searched for any really cool things might be for her to find.
She also finds a copy of this book, The Revelations of the Four.
Is this in every hotel room? Wow. I bet it is. I'm loving this. Julianne also is noticing her body is so different than it was. So she was exhausted, so she slept like a baby. But I mean, now she has this grayish sort of skin as a Goliath. Her body just has these proportions she's not used to. So she spent some of the night understanding that she has this, she's not sure what to call it, magical stuff or just focused energy, but she can teleport herself, so 30 feet at a time, just like that. So she spent some time sitting on the bed, and then poof, hey, I'm over by the door, and I wonder if I can go in that corner. Yep, right there. Just saying, "Oh, is this something I can do? This is wild." And it was spooky, but she's starting to understand this is a skill she brings. She also wanted to see how many push-ups she could do,
Mm.
and with this body, and it's amazing.
Cool. Will or Dawn?
Yeah, Will, I think, even within a non-fantasy space, Will is rather particular with how he sleeps, of just like making sure like the bed is made before he climbs into it. He has his pajamas. He has and just sort of like and a very particular pillow that he bought and spent a lot of money online because it's one that has the right support, because he sleeps on his back like a plank. He just like not full on like Nosferatu arms crossed sleeping, but just like very much rigor mortis sleeping. But now he doesn't have that pillow. The bed he found is like sufficiently made, right? But now he has this tail on his back.
Oh,
He like lies down
no.
to sleep, and he's like, he has to try and figure it out. So he is tossing and turning all night, mostly on his front, as he like tries to find his position. It is not a restful evening, but he does get a little bit of shut eye, a sufficient amount of shut eye, considering the rigmarole he's gone into.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Dawn, how did you spend the night?
So when we first got here, Dawn was very much like, this is how things are going. Let's like get in charge and let's get going. She has now broken down. She has finally let whatever Lila and Will were doing beforehand, like this is now finally the walls have come down, nobody's around, and it's like, oh no. So slightly panicking. I think does look around the room mostly for like supplies to do like because she has wood carving tools, so trying to find if there's like a random piece of wood somewhere to do some like wood carving and stuff, and is just starting to fiddle with things as she's trying to mull through her mind of like, okay, how did we actually get here? Where is Pastor Ferdy? Like, how are we gonna get out? Should we tell them that we're from the same place as the other 4 council members? And just like running all of these through her mind, and so not the very restful night.
Excellent. So you spend the evening in those particular ways, and you wake up. It's a bright, sunny morning, and eventually you all sort of gather outside of your rooms. And the 4 centaurs who were there find you in the morning, and they give you payment for recovering the gourds. They promise payment. And so they give your group 80 pieces of gold.
Hmm.
And they give you 4 flasks that hold some sort of liquid. And 3 of them look the same, and they say, these are potions of healing. We'd love for you to have these 3. And this one, they hold up the other one that's different colored. It has colors in layers, and no matter how they shake it, those layers do not mix. It's very strange. And they say this is a potion of climbing, and it will allow you to climb things better for about an hour. So they present those gifts to you, and they say,
Point of order is that 4 healing flasks and 1 climbing, or 3 healing flasks and 1 climbing?
3 healing, 1 climbing.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah. And they also bring 4 books along with them and say, you found that one copy of the Acts of Ardle, that strange lost book. We wanted to make sure you had copies of the original text. And so the two of you found those in your rooms. I don't know if you took them or if you left them, but they bring you 4 copies of the Revelations of the 4, just to kind of complete your set. Short while later, Hagwin comes to find you. Hagwin, the steward of the way, and he is accompanied by a short, stocky individual whom he introduces to you as Dolmek. He says, I'm so glad you have agreed to help us. This is Dolmek. He's the leader of the bobbers. Well, this group of bobbers that are here right now, and he he needs your help. He needs help finding one of his members who just kind of got lost, probably out there in the woods. And Dolmek looks you over and says, "What's up?"
Well, hi there, honey.
Are you sure we're the right people to be helping you find a person lost in the woods? Because I'll say for myself, I'm not much of an outdoorsy person. Don would probably love to go, but I'm not sure I'd be terribly helpful.
We are not splitting us up. We've already lost one person.
That's a good point.
He holds his fingers up and like makes a box out of them and peers like through that box at all of you and says, "Nah, you're all right. You're chill. You got it."
Interesting.
Great. That's good to know. Is there anything we need to do before we go? Otherwise, we could.
I don't know, man. You gotta go find Kreeeeen.
Kreeeeen?
Can you
was
spell
it?
that?
Let's see. He probably spells it Kreeen.
Oh, just 2 E's in the middle there.
Yeah, two
Sound
E's.
like, sound like
Two E's.
5.
2 E's, but you gotta say Kreeeen. That's how he says it. He's a bird.
Oh,
He's a bird. Oh.
like
I mean, not like a little bird, not like that little birdie flying over there. And he
Like
points to himself like a bird person.
Yeah,
I'm a lizard.
Yeah,
He's
you
a
got
bird.
it.
Great. That clears it all up.
Yeah, Kreeeen just sort of wandered off. I don't know. He got the urge. It's the thing we bobbers do. We follow the urge wherever it takes us.
So how do you know he's lost?
I mean, we don't. It's just been a couple weeks. Usually,
Weeks?
yeah, he's been gone a couple weeks. So, yeah.
Do you have like a map of the area?
Oh, maps. Maps are for suckers. We
Ah,
don't
I
do
knew-
maps.
somehow I knew he was gonna
we
say
just
that.
we just go, and he just went that way, and he points off into the woods, kind of off to the north west a little bit, over in kind of the direction of some small mountains you can see.
I look at Hedwin. Do you have a map? Because we're gonna get lost, and we don't need 5 of us lost.
Hagwood says, "Yeah, I'll get you a map of the area.
Thank you.
There's not too much out in that direction, though. I'm guessing he probably pretty much walked in like a straight path. Bobbers just tend to like if they're gonna go, they just kind of go, and they don't really pay too much attention to like hiding their trail. So I'm guessing you'll be able to find some signs of it. I mean, it's been a couple weeks, but I don't think you'll have to worry about finding the trail too difficult.
Now,
Are there
Sugar.
tracks ever?
Go ahead. No,
Are there tracks ever pristine grass behind them, or like beautiful landscaped pathways?
Are there paths out that way?
Never mind.
There's some woodcutter paths probably out there. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Sugar, do you think there was any reason for Kreeeeen to want to leave out? Do you think there's any nefarious people out there who might want to do something to Kreeeeen? You have any explanation for why he might be gone so long?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think anybody had any grudges against him. And I don't know there's anything out there other than animals. I mean, maybe a bear got him. I don't know. He is a bird. That's possible.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I guess this seems to be the thing that we're going to do next. So why don't we all just head on out? I'm glad to have a map, but we didn't have maps until 1996 in Harlan's Gap, so we just figure it out. And I'm sure we'll find him somewhere.
I'm glad we have someone who likes to do rustic things.
Oh, honey, we can handle it.
Dolmec looks at you and says, "You might make a good barber. You want to join up?"
Oh, honey, I would love to get to know more about your little group here. But right now, the four of us is about all I can handle. Thank you so much.
You got it. Well, just keep a lookout for Kreeeeen, and I hope to see you again. If the urge hasn't come upon me, and I'm off wandering somewhere.
Just if the urge do come upon you, just wait till we get back to act on it. Can you do that?
No promises. Can't hold Dolmec down.
Uh-huh. Great.
Check you later. And he wanders off. And Hagwin says, that's your first time meeting a bobber, I'm guessing.
A bobber? Yes. Bob? No.
Julianne says,
What?
Julianne says, are all the bobbers, kind of hanging loose like that?
Yeah, that's what they do. They just kind of they just act on instinct, and whatever they feel like in the moment, they pursue that until it's gone, and then they figure out where they're going next in the moment.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, does make it kind of strange that Kreeeeen has been gone this long. I mean, usually they'll head out, and whatever they were thinking about, they get bored with, and they come back. So 2 weeks is a little bit of a long time, but
yeah,
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, he said bears. There aren't any bears out there in the woods that I know of. I've never seen any bears out there. So I don't know. He probably just, I don't know, found like a shiny rock or something and got distracted by it for a while.
Okay. Right. Hagwin, do you want to come with us? And would you guide us?
Thank you for the invitation. I have a great many responsibilities here as the steward of the way.
Of course.
But you recovered this book from that weird cube thing, so I think you've got it. You're good to go.
Thank you for your friendship and your hospitality. We'll see you when we get back, I guess.
Absolutely.
We'll see if that vote of confidence is actually worth anything.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Take courage. You'll do fine.
I think this gentleman is spot on, Will. Don't worry about a thing. We're going to handle it just fine. You can just walk behind me, and I'll make sure nothing gets in, nothing hurts you, okay?
Great.
And so little 3'5" Lily Davis starts walking off into the woods.
Leading the really tall silver dragonborn. That is Will.
As you leave, Hagwin sort of holds up a hand and says, as you go, please receive this fragment of a shared table. And he says, there was a day when cheese appeared where none had been planned. Some called it foolish. Some called it mercy. Everyone ate.
That
and
is
with that,
sweet.
You head off into the forest.
Incredible.
I would like, let's see.
Oh, DM, can I ask, before we go into the woods, did we log a long rest, or was that night of maybe less than fitful rest?
We'll count it as a long rest.
Perfect. Just wanted to confirm.
Yes. You head off into the woods. What do you do to track Kreeeeen, a bird folk, as he has wandered into the woods? Anything specific that you were doing?
I mean, if it's a bird, I don't know how much they fly if they're like you
Like-
will.
Like a dodo bird, like just a large flightless bird, or are we talking about? Yeah,
We will assume that Hagwin perhaps gave you a little bit more of a description as Dolmik had kind of wandered off at this point.
Okay.
Kreeeen is a bird folk, but he can't fly. So walking on feet, he has four kind of claws on his feet that are a little bit perhaps tracks that you could follow. He is about 4 foot, 4.5 feet tall. He has black feathers that is covering most of his body, and he has a large beak on his face. So kind of like a walking raven or walking crow, something like that.
Okay.
Humanoid-esque crow.
I guess then just looking for tracks up in the northward direction.
Seems like.
All right, Dawn, give me a survival check.
Not investigation?
Survival.
No, thank you. 10.
10. He said that it wouldn't be difficult to follow, and you indeed see some tracks. They are there. It's maybe not the most clear. It takes you a little bit sometimes to find them, but you get a vague sense that you're going in the right direction. Is anybody else doing anything?
I mean, Dawn wants to actually read some of this revelation to see how close the characters in this are to the actual people.
Yes. So as you are sort of wandering along, kind of looking at tracks, you're also reading your book, and the book has seven kind of books within it, 7 parts within it, and there's an 8th one at the end. The books are titled, or the parts of the book are titled, "Fragments of a Shared Table," which is what Hagwin apparently read from as you were leaving. The second one is called "Rebecca's Confession." The third one is called "The Wisdom of Tannel, the First Disciple." The fourth one is called "The Book of Stop." The fifth one is called "The Songs of Bruce." The sixth is called "On the Returning of Flavor." And the seventh is called "The Words of the One Who Lived." That 8th bit, the part at the end that feels like it's a bit of an addition, is called "The 5 Myths of the Light." So as you are going along the way, you page through, and your eyes, again, because this is a name that you recognize and you want to see if this is actually if these are actually people from 95th, are drawn to "The Songs of Bruce." And you see a whole bunch of songs in here. There are 15 songs listed. They all seem to be pretty simple and short, but your eyes are drawn to 2. Number 1 is "We Are the Champions," and it is essentially the chorus of "We Are the Champions" by Queen.
Great.
There's another one, "Kumbaya." And these 2 songs are clearly from your world. The other ones are strange. There's Umame is weird. One called Barnock, "Oh Spicy Salamander." There's some strange things in here, but those 2 songs, "Kumbaya" and "We Are the Champions," jump out at you as was thinking, oh my goodness, this is from Bruce.
Mhm,
Wow.
mhm.
So when they were singing to us before from up from below, they were quoting the book.
They were singing
Uh-huh.
from the
Wow.
songs of Bruce.
Wow.
As we're walking along, John will be like,
Singing the alto line to "We Are the Champions."
yeah. Me, no.
I think I know
She'll
the
be
song
like,
you're singing, but it doesn't quite sound right. I don't know what's.
have you heard of Queen?
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, at least the songs of Bruce, two of them are from our church world. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah. That is
Yes,
weird. That is super weird. Can we do some more? I would like to see if there is any creatures around that I might speak to, because I have the ability to speak with animals.
Perfect, Lila.
And
Let's
I would like
go-
everyone to know this is not a new thing that Lila knows how to do, but something that Lila has been doing for years.
We're not gonna have a Bob moment.
It's just she might be surprised. So she just naturally is going to go try to find something to talk to. She may not remember or recognize that they don't always talk back. And so we'll see.
Let's have you make an animal handling check first.
Oh, animal handling check. Okay.
Whoa.
That is a 19.
Okay, well, all right, this is going to go differently then.
What is, are you setting me up for failure? What's going on?
I mean, possibilities are out there. Who knows what's going to happen until you roll the dice?
When the DM sounds disappointed, we just wonder.
So with the 19, Lila, you look around and there's a whole bunch of like little forest creatures running about. There are some squirrels and bunnies that you can see. Who do you want to talk to?
I want to talk to a squirrel.
All right. You have the spell speak with animals?
So I cast speak with animals. Yep.
You cast your spell, and what do you say to the squirrel?
I said, "Hello, dear honey. How you doing? My name's Lila. It's so very nice to meet your acquaintance. And I am loving your forest right now. It's such a peaceful, wonderful place. And I'm looking for a friend of mine named Kreeeeen. And I'm wondering if you perhaps seen my crow-looking bird fellow."
The squirrel, like as soon as you said hello, it stopped and turned its head at you, and has just been staring without moving a muscle at you as you have sort of just let the speech come out of you, and he stares at you for a few seconds more after you stop and says, maybe some tall guy walked, I don't know, a while ago through that way.
Really? That way? Over there?
That way. Yeah, he scared some small birds away. They were trying to get my seeds.
Oh, yes. Those seeds are probably very tasty.
Yeah, really tasty. Do you want some?
Oh, sure. If you're willing to share, I would love some of your seeds.
Yeah, no big person ever talked to me before. And
I would have to say, no little person like yourself has ever talked to me, but I have to say that the Holy Spirit is working marvels today, and I knew this was going to happen. It's what it said in Acts chapter 2, and it's finally working, and I've been telling my mama that this was going to happen one day, and now it's happened, and I'm so pleased to meet your acquaintance.
Says, yeah, that sounds fun. And sort of bounds over to you, over to your hand, and spits on your hand. Had seeds in his mouth and spits some seeds out onto your hand. It says these ones they're not quite the best. The best ones, I don't know. A little while ago, they were there. They come every now and then they go away for a while, and then they come back again. I don't know what that is, but these ones are pretty good. They're just not the best.
Yes. And how long have they been in your cheek pocket there?
Let's see. When the sun came up, I got them and put them in my mouth.
Yes.
So I could save them for my snack later. So when the sun came up.
Okay. And if I take these seeds now, are you going to be without your snack? And I would hate to take away from your nutrition.
Oh, I got more. And he points to the other cheek.
Oh. Well, I thank you so very much. What was your name, Sugar?
I don't know. We like squeak at each other.
Oh, well, my name's Lila.
Well, you called me Sugar, so I guess that's my name.
Well, lovely, Sugar. Well, that is a lovely name. And I do thank you for these seeds. And I'm going to eat them now. Oh, they are delicious, Sugar. Thank you so much. And thank
Lila,
you.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
As we're standing watching this, are we hearing humans speak? Are we hearing Lila squeak like a squirrel? Or jigger like a squirrel?
Lila is squeaking like a squirrel. It is amazing.
That is an 8 on my Constitution saving throw.
An 8. You swallow them down. They do not come back up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a pleasant feeling.
Yeah.
And it takes your willpower to help you push them down as you know where they've been.
Yeah. But maybe like a little bit like grits, so it's not that bad, right?
Okay, not that bad. A little bit like grits.
Yeah, because when I think of seeds, I think of grits.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, when you think of
seeds.
seeds that are kind of slimy and just slightly like not quite firm because they've been sitting in a squirrel's cheek pocket for a day, or at least a couple hours. I'm just saying, she's used to textures that Minnesotans may not prefer.
True.
So Sugar says, I'm glad you enjoyed the snack. Yeah, so big guy a while ago went that way.
Well, thank you so much, Sugar. It's been a pleasure to meet you. I hope we run into each other again sometime.
Oh, yes, that would be good. Lila.
Yes. See you, Sugar.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. This fine gentleman here, I believe he's a gentleman, named Sugar here. He gave me a snack, which was delicious. And he told me that he saw a gentleman that fits the description of Kreeeeen, and he went that way.
Dawn will take Lila by the hand, like both hands around Lila's. Don't eat things that come out of other animals' mouths.
Oh, Dawn, you don't have to be so worried. Believe me, if Jesus wanted me dead, I've been dead a long time ago. Let's go.
Also, you were squeaking right there.
Will will just turn to Julianne and say, I'm not sure if she actually, like, just standing there wide-eyed as Lila comes out of that whole conversation, just chipper as can be, and just say, I'm not sure what we've gotten ourselves into. That lady was just talking to a squirrel for a solid 5 minutes.
Yeah, Julian says, yeah, this is definitely a different kind of place. Watch this. And she snaps her fingers just for effect and, like, teleports, like, 10 feet to the left. Over here. See what I mean? It's weird, this place.
Yeah, too bad my anti-anxiety medication didn't come with me. Otherwise, that would probably be a little bit helpful. But
Julianne says, we're just getting to know each other really in a lot of ways, and this is a strange place. But I think we're gonna be all right. I think if we stick together, if we really try to help each other, um, let's just see if we can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what? It's just it's the trial by fire or something, right? What could it be? It'll be fine. Be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's go. Let's follow the squirrel lady at this point. Let's go.
Julianne sort of leans down to Dawn and Lila and says, "Would either of you like a ride on my shoulder as we go?"
Oh, I would love one.
No.
Thank you so much.
I've got 2 shoulders, Dawn, if you want.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so don't know what you meant by that, but here you go, Lila.
Lila climbs right up, sits on a perch, crosses her legs, and just is ready to be carted around. Yeah.
Yep. Here we
It
go.
says that away.
And here we go. Julianne takes the lead.
All right. Julianne, make a survival check for me.
Sure thing.
Ooh.
That's a 20.
A 20.
Mhm.
Julianne, you follow the directions from Lila to go that way, and you head off, and they seem to be going in the right way. Dawn, every now and then you notice that there are more of those tracks that you started following right outside of the village, and it's going in that same real direction.
Okay.
You are approaching one of these sort of small mountains, and before long, you arrive at the mouth of a cave at the foot of one of these mountains. And you notice some tracks that head off into that cave. What do you do?
Julianne, being in front, looks as carefully as she can into the darkness. She also sniffs because she thinks she has a good sense of smell usually, to see what she can pick up.
All right, Julianne, do you have dark vision?
I don't think so.
I do.
Oh,
All right, and Lila is up on your shoulder, so
And I assist.
we'll say it's not too much of an assist. It's just more of a you're looking.
Okay.
And you look into the cave, and it's a little different because you got sunshine out here and it's dark in the cave. But you are able to make out a little bit of what is in there. And you can see that the cave extends in a bit and just looks like a cave.
Well, everybody, what do you want to do? We looks like the tracks move us into this cave here. I can see a fair amount into that cave. It seems my eyes are very keen here when it comes to low light situations, and so I'm happy to continue to lead the way.
Dawn is rummaging through her bag and she thinks it's totally normal, but is suddenly going to come out with a tinderbox and a torch and will light up a torch.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Good work.
Well done there, Dawn.
Thanks.
Always one to think on your feet. We're thankful for that.
How you doing
And she
back
hands
there,
the
Will?
torch to Lila.
Okay, holding the torch.
Shall
Shall
we?
we move? Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Lead
Alright.
the way.
Julianne gingerly takes some steps in with Lila on her shoulder.
All right, so you've got control of your tokens to move them on into the cavern. All right, you move into the cave, and before you get too far in, so you're about maybe 30 feet in, the cave branches off in 2 directions, one going off to your left and one going off to your right. Which direction do you want to go?
So Leon looks at the floor to see if there's any sort of prints.
Good call. The cave floor is pretty rocky and stony, so it's not dirt and grass like it was outside. So you are unable to see any indications of footprints.
Any claw marks, scratches? the rock?
No, nothing like that. So what was not strong enough to leave claw marks in the floor.
Julian takes a deep breath to smell to see if there's any aroma of anything, either place, either fork.
Yeah, make a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm. Watch this. Okay. A 12.
A 12. You get damp, musty cave odors from both directions.
All right. Yep, smells like a cave, everybody.
Left.
The left? All right.
Feel
Left.
good?
Don declares left.
All right.
So you head around to the left. The cave curves kind of back a little bit toward the entrance for where you're at. But eventually it curves around, gets a little bit narrow, but you're still able to make it through. But then it opens up into a larger chamber. And when you enter this chamber, there's a couple things that you notice. First, as you enter and you look off to your left, you see that there is more cave, which also is another kind of large chamber, and the floor appears to be kind of cracked in that cave. And then off to the right, you see a roaring fire that is blocking what looks like perhaps maybe another bit of the cave, another direction to go out of here, or maybe it's a fireplace. You can't tell. The fire is roaring.
Neither of these seem to me to be very safe. So maybe we go back and look at the other way. Maybe there's a hallway that doesn't have fire, or a cavern that feels like it's going to collapse at any moment.
That does sound reasonable, Will.
That sounds reasonable. We didn't waste too much time going down here. Let's go the other way.
Great. Let's do it.
All right. You make your way back to that fork in the road and take the one that headed off to the right. That cave has a bend pretty about 10 feet, 15 feet in, and then the cave continues and it opens up into a passage where there are three ways out of this little place which you're in. The one off to the right continues a little bit, and then it too bends off, and you cannot see too much further than that. The one to your front goes again a little bit, but then you notice that the floor there is again kind of covered in these cracks. And then the passageway off to the left goes for 20, 25 feet or so. But then it looks like there's some mist or something. You can't quite make it out from where you're at, but there could be some mist off in that direction.
Well, mist, cracky, or don't know.
What would a Bob do?
That's a good question, Don.
That is a good question. They seem very impulsive.
So are those the ones we want to amplify, the impulsive people, as we're exploring this potentially dangerous cave?
But that's where we're gonna find them.
But yeah, we have to think about how we're going to find. The goal is to find Kreeeeen, then we have to. How about Lila just shouts out Kreeeeen in this cave, assuming that it will reverberate.
Okay.
All right, Lila, make a performance check for me.
Performance. Are you kidding?
Oh no!
I got a 6, but
a 6. There is it certainly reverberates, but
I
not
got one of those
quite-
nuts caught in my throat.
It was one of those seeds stopped you before you could get your full projection going. You're not sure how far your sound reverberated. It certainly reverberated in this area where you're in, but you're not quite sure how far it went.
Okay. Well, we learned nothing with that.
It was a good thought.
Thanks.
Julianne says, I wonder if a Bob would be attracted to the mist or the fire or some, the most interesting place.
I feel like my grandkids would go towards the mist or poke at the cracks and see if the floor falls through.
Ah.
But the fact that the floor, does it look intact?
It looks intact, just looks like it's got some cracks in it.
Well, let's just go to the mist because why not?
All right.
Yeah, why not?
You head off to the left toward the mist, and as you approach it, it gets thicker and thicker. Lila, as you sort of take the front, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Oh boy.
18.
An 18. Lila, you approach this mist. And there's a sense of dread that settles on you. But you are firm in the power of the Spirit, and you march right on through that mist like it's nothing.
Devil may prowl like a roaring lion, but ain't gonna get me.
So when you get into the mist, you see that there are 3 pathways to take out of this mist. One to the left, one straight forward, and one off to the right.
Oh boy.
Well, y'all, we got another decision to make, but
Left.
left. Now, 2 lefts do not make a right. I should point that out, Dawn.
But 3 rights make a left.
Good point.
Okay, point taken. So I guess we'll go left. And y'all, this mist is a little spooky, but don't worry. Jesus will protect you. Just follow me.
All right. I need everyone, as you approach the mist, to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Boy. Julianne rolls a 3.
Julian, that's a 3, but that also is a 1 on the dice. That is a
Oh.
critical failure.
Oh, no.
Julianne, you cannot be convinced to go through the mist. It is too terrifying. You will not go through that mist. Consciously.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I'm staying back. I'm staying back here, everybody.
Will got a 16. Is that sufficient to
That is sufficient, yes.
great.
Don got a 14.
14. Dawn, that sense of dread really settles on you hard, but Lila's words help you push through. So the 3 of you are able to sort of step into that mist, but Julianne is not going there.
Nope.
Lila walks back through the mist. Julianne, honey, why don't you come on with us? It's all right. We can handle it. We can do this together.
We cannot do this. We cannot do it together. I don't want to go in there. No way. I know Jesus loves me and Jesus loves all of us, but that is terrifying.
Lila, I'm going to have you make a persuasion check with disadvantage. It is it'll be contested by Julianne rolling a wisdom check, not a saving throw, just a wisdom check.
Okay. Persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Yes, with disadvantage. Yeah.
Can't do much worse than that.
Oh.
I had a 9.
A 9, and Julianne had a 17. So that fails. You are unsuccessful convincing Julianne that it is okay.
I can just stay out here and, I don't know, guard this part, but I can't, there's no way I can go in there.
What about, honey? What if you teleported through it?
Oh.
Maybe you made
Oh.
like a fun, like teleporting, skipping thing, and you could just teleport your way through this mist. Can you go somewhere where you can't see?
Well, that doesn't sound any better to me. No.
Okay, well, try it.
One of us
Well-
could stay with Julianne while the other folks go and explore, and then nobody's left alone.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Don will pull out a bunch of rope and hands one end to Julianne.
Oh, very good. Got
If we
it.
tug on this, tug on it back and get us out.
Okay, we'll do. Good idea.
Will will come and join Julianne and hold on to the rope and say, "We'll pull you out. Don't worry."
Okay. Well, that sounds like a good idea. The 2 biggest, strongest people will go through the mist, and the rest of you will stand back, and we'll tell you when we're all ready. Okay? Are you ready to take this on, Dawn?
Absolutely.
All right. You head into the mist, and you head off to the left. The passageway goes just a short distance and curves around a little bit, and it ends about 15 feet in a dead end.
What'd I tell you? About too long. Let's go make a...
All right. All right. All right. Let's go right then.
Okay. Right
All
from
right.
where we are or right from where we were?
No, right from where we were. Because if we
Yes.
go from right where we are, we'll go back to Julianne and Will.
Right. Okay.
All right. So you head back out, and then you move across the passageway so that you are going right from where you were. This opens up into a bit of a larger cavern around you, 15-foot cavern, kind of all across, and then it curves off to the left, and then gets kind of narrow again, about 25 feet around the bend there.
It's okay. We're small.
Yeah. We'll just we're just going to keep on going.
All right. Lila, when you get there, you peer down the passageway, and it dead ends again about 20 feet away. But in there, you see that there is a collection of large violet mushrooms
Do
Oh.
not eat them.
that
Oh.
don't look healthy.
Can I? Oh, no, that's touch. Never mind. Don's not touching those.
Well, those don't look like a good idea, and it's the dead end. So let's just, I guess we got to turn around and go straight back from where we were, and then back again, and we'll just make our way through this cave eventually. But we'll remember
I keep
where
on
these
coming
things
up
are.
to dangerous dead ends.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right. So we're going to avoid the violet fungus.
You're gonna avoid the fungus.
Go
Perfect.
back.
You head back to the mist, and then you take the only other cavern or passage available to you. The straight path goes about 30 feet before it again goes around a bend.
Oh, Julianne hollers, is there still mist there where you are?
No, honey, the mist is only here in like the middle part. So it's a real quick jump. If you want to run on through it, you could come join us.
It looks like that's about, I don't know. Like if I teleport right behind where Dawn is, that's about 30 feet, I think, if I get.
Yep, you
close
could
to
do that.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Will, what do you say if you're willing to go through there, I'll go too.
That sounds like a good plan. Keeps us
Okay.
all together.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
So, can I take a turn to do that right now, DM?
Yep.
All right. I hope to land right there.
Boom. You disappear and appear on the other side, right behind Dawn. You're a little shaky there, Julianne, as you, it's sort of the longest you've teleported, and it was kind of in an area that you kind of didn't really know what you were going to get through. It was through this terrifying fog, but you did it, and you appear with the rest of your party on the other side of the fog.
The one hallway had a dead end. The other hallway had a purple mushroom that did not look good.
Purple mushroom. Okay.
You head on down, and before long, you run into another dead end.
Well, this has been a delightful little journey, friends. I think, though, we may need to go back. And I don't know, either the craggy place or the other place, or we just go to the fire. Maybe the fire is the place to go. Maybe we're like
Julianne's-
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We'll be fine.
Always-
No,
always.
I am semi okay with you talking to a squirrel and chittering at it. I'm not walking through fire.
Okay. I
not so
understand. We
sure.
all have our limits. I understand.
Maybe we look for the spot nearby that it wasn't a dead end, was it? The place where you saw the weird mushroom thing?
No, it was a dead end. It just had fungus, some mushrooms.
Did the mushrooms seem like they would hurt you if you got close?
They did not look very healthy.
No.
Well, maybe we go just try some of these suspicious looking floors and just see if we can get through. I think we still need to get more information.
There was also the one path where we just didn't see where we went off to.
That's true. We can just go gather more information in that place.
Somebody else besides me should probably take the lead in those floors.
Yeah, I'm also pretty tall.
All right. Way to go, Dawn. Let's go.
I am appreciative of the two of you being willing to take the lead on all of this exploring, because it's certainly not my MO.
So, Julianne, you're going to have to go back through the fog.
Yeah. I'm going to do my teleport again.
And I think you have 2 uses of that before you have to take a long rest. So this is now, you've used it up.
Okay, we'll do it.
Okay. All right. You head back, backtracking again, go through the fog, and you go back to that passageway that seemed to be the clearest, didn't have any obstacles there. Dawn takes the lead, and you continue to follow that path. And before too long, you notice that the floor has cracks on it.
Oh, great.
Dawn is done. She's keep going.
Where's that rope?
No. That's Lily.
We still have that rope?
Yeah, you still have the rope.
Yeah, if we're going to, pursue this, maybe I can stay in the back and hang on to it. There's no way anybody can fall where I can't pick you back up.
Good idea.
All right.
Dawn or Lila, are you interested?
I'll take the rope and move through, and Dawn kind of remembers her hopscotch days and goes hopping through, trying not to step on a crack.
All right,
Step on
Lila.
a crack and you break your mother's back.
Lila, make a dexterity saving throw for me. No, not a dexterity saving throw, just a acrobatics check. That's what we want to do. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh.
I am horrible at the rolls. 8.
An 8. You start trying to hop your way through, and you go, I think, 2 steps, and then you hit a crack full on, and you fall straight through the ground as the whole that whole section gives way.
Oh no!
And
I'm dangling.
Nope. You take 2 points of damage as you fall to the ground. It's not too terribly far, but there was too much slack on that rope to save you from the little fall you took. You take 2 points of damage.
Ouch. Oh. Well, don't step on the cracks, y'all.
How far
what?
is the distance between where the cave-in has happened and where we could potentially be on the other side of it?
So the floor cracked, and you do see that there are some parts that did not fall that are still kind of stable that you are able to make your way through, and you see them now. There's no check to make anymore. You're able to make it all the way through, and you can pull Lila up with the rope. So none of the rest of you are going to have to worry about making it through. Lila
I just
blazed
fell
the
into
trail.
a hole, and I'm okay.
Yep.
All right.
Took a little damage, but you blazed the trail for them.
Great.
Well done.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. You continue on past this broken bit of floor. The cave passage you're in continues for another 20 feet before it comes to another passage that opens up. And as you look back to your left, you see that it was a continuation of that one passage full of broken floor or potentially broken floor that you did not choose to take. So this just kind of made a little bit of a loop to join back with a bit. But there is another section branching off to your right.
Well, let's go take a look.
All right.
All right.
I don't see any fire in there just yet, so
There is no fire, but you do see on the floor, there is a whole bunch of broken rock that is on the floor that looks like it came off of the ceiling.
Huh.
Dawn looks
And
up.
it dead ends here.
I look up at the ceiling.
You look up at the ceiling. Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
25.
25. You can tell that this ceiling looks ready to give way at any moment.
Mhm.
So you should not walk underneath it.
All right, we're going back to the other craggly place. Maybe through the fire.
All right. Turn back around.
Oh, goodness.
You turn back around and make your way.
Scooby Doo.
In one door, out the other, bopping around here, there, and everywhere.
And you make your way all the way back to the fire chamber where you
Lila's gonna
started.
Get a good look at the fire.
And I'm going to try to look around the corner of the crack in the
Mhm.
road.
Lila, as you approach the fire, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. And you get to within 10 feet, and it is unbearable.
Oh.
But you want to get a good look at it, so make an investigation check as you get close to it.
3.
A 3. Lila, this
My eyes are
fire
burning.
is hot. And you back away quickly. You get as close as you can, but it's too much, and you have to back away.
All right. Well, that fire is hot. I mean, like hot, like Georgia hot.
Pardon me, my dolly instincts want to say hot as a pistol with burning desire,
No, sister.
but we'll leave that there.
Dawn pulls out of her backpack a shovel
Yeah,
Oh,
and throws it onto the cracked floor.
and throws it on the cracked floor. Perfect. Make an investigation check with advantage, Dawn.
Yes.
Nice.
22.
22. 22, Dawn, your instincts kick in, and you take that shovel out and you sort of hold it over the cracks for a little bit before you suddenly jam it down in one. And the floor cracks apart, but there are these sort of stepping stones that you see around you, and you have successfully triggered this this floor trap, and it is no longer an obstacle to you.
Keep going.
Yep, and the passage curves around as you do your hopscotch through until you come to another dead end. And this one also has more of that stone on the floor that lets you know this ceiling will collapse if we go any further.
Dawn, do you think you could throw your shovel up against that ceiling there?
And cause more of a collapse to fall in on us? No, thank you.
Well, I was thinking maybe it would just show us a way up in a way, but maybe not. If it's just like the opposite of the floor thing. That makes sense?
Yeah. Dawn just suddenly tries to triangulate, using her experience, being semi of a mason, of okay, where would a crack in the ceiling be where enough would possibly, not knowing most of the variables, but thinking okay, if a little bit falls, just so much that guesstimating based on the number of rocks on the floor, how far the spillover would be to say, all right, everybody has to stay this far back.
Yep. You do that.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna hand the shovel to Julianne because I'm short and say, you gotta hit it right there and point to the correct spot and then run like hell.
Right there, she says. Right there. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
How high are the ceilings, by the way?
It's 12 to 15 foot.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna have you make just make an attack. So you can use your melee, and you'll make this with advantage. So whatever you have for a melee weapon, just roll that, and we'll and you roll it twice, and we'll take the higher.
Let's see. Should it be like an unarmed martial arts thing? Or more
Oh yeah, you are a monk. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, roll that. Yep.
Woo! A 21.
Mm-hmm. 21. Well, that's more than sufficient. You throw the shovel up, and it hits the perfect spot of the ceiling. And the shovel bounces off and comes right back to you, Julianne, as you snatch it out of the air with your super quick reflexes. And as you do that, stone rubble falls, and it crashes to the floor. And when the smoke dust clears, you look up and you see there's a big hole in the ceiling.
Oh.
But there's more ceiling above it.
Okay.
Oh.
And you realize this is not the way. And that's where we'll end today.
Preparing to go through the fire and the flames.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our first video podcast. There's a whole lot more to come. We'll see you next time on August 9th. See you then.
Roll for